Hello, God bless your life. Welcome to Prophecy Bible Quiz. Today we're going to test your knowledge of the story of Noah and the Ark. Get ready to discover details you may have never noticed before. Like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to help our channel grow and bring God's word to more people. Let's begin. Question 1. Who was Noah's father? Seth. B. Lamech. C. Methuselah. D. Adam. Think carefully. Correct answer, B. Lamech. Explanation: Lamech was Noah's father according to the genealogy in Genesis. Supporting verse: Genesis 5 verses 28 to 29. Question 2. How old was Noah when the flood began? 500 years. B. 600 years. C. 700 years. D. 550 years. Think carefully. Correct answer, B. 600 years. Explanation: Noah was 600 years old when the floodwaters came upon the earth. Supporting verse: Genesis 7 verse 6. Question 3. What was the main material God told Noah to use to build the ark? A. Oak. B. Cypress. C. Gopher wood. D. Cedar. Think carefully. Correct answer, C. Gopher wood. Explanation: God instructed Noah to build the ark from gopher wood, a strong and durable type of timber. Supporting verse: Genesis 6 verse 14. Question 4. How many decks did the ark have? A. 2. B. 4. C. 3. D. 1. Think carefully. Correct answer, C. 3. Explanation: the ark had 3 decks as instructed by God. Supporting verse: Genesis 6 verse 16. Question 5. How many pairs of clean animals did Noah take into the ark? 7 pairs. B. 1 pair. C. 3 pairs. D. 5 pairs. Think carefully. Correct answer, A. 7 pairs. Explanation: God commanded that 7 pairs of every clean animal be taken into the ark. Supporting verse: Genesis 7 verse 2. Question 6. How many pairs of unclean animals did Noah take into the ark? A. 1 pair. B. 2 pairs. C. 3 pairs. D. 7 pairs. Think carefully. Correct answer, A. 1 pair. Explanation: only 1 pair of each unclean animal was taken into the ark. Supporting verse: Genesis 7 verse 2. Question 7. For how many days did it rain during the flood? A. 20 days. B. 30 days. C. 40 days. D. 50 days. Think carefully. Correct answer, C. 40 days. Explanation: rain fell for 40 days and 40 nights. Supporting verse: Genesis 7 verse 12. Question 8. Besides rain, Where else did the floodwaters come from? The sea. B. Underground. C. The springs of the great deep. D. The mountains. Think carefully. Correct answer, C. The springs of the great deep. Explanation: the springs of the great deep burst forth, adding to the floodwaters. Supporting verse: Genesis 7 verse 11. Question 9. What was the width of the ark? A. 25 cubits. B. 30 cubits. C. 40 cubits. D. 50 cubits. Think carefully. Correct answer, B. 30 cubits. Explanation: the ark was 30 cubits wide. Supporting verse: Genesis 6 verse 15. Question 10. What was the length of the ark? A. 200 cubits. B. 250 cubits. C. 300 cubits. D. 350 cubits. Think carefully. Correct answer, C. 300 cubits. Explanation: God commanded that the ark be 300 cubits long. Supporting verse: Genesis 6 verse 15. Halfway there. Let's keep going with the second half of the challenge. Each subscription is a seed planted so that God's word can reach more hearts. Question 11. What was the height of the ark? A. 30 cubits. B. 40 cubits. C. 50 cubits. D. 60 cubits. Think carefully. Correct answer, A. 30 cubits. Explanation: the ark was 30 cubits high as God instructed. Supporting verse: Genesis 6 verse 15. Question 12. Who shut the door of the ark? Noah. B. God. C. Noah's sons. D. Angels. Think carefully. Correct answer, B. God. Explanation: it was God himself who shut the door of the ark, sealing it. Supporting verse: Genesis 7 verse 16. Question 13. For how many days did the waters prevail over the earth? A. 120 days. B. 150 days. C. 200 days. D. 300 days. Think carefully. Correct answer, B. 150 days. Explanation: the waters covered the earth for 150 days. Supporting verse: Genesis 7 verse 24. Question 14. What was the first animal Noah released from the ark to check if the waters had receded? Dove. B. Raven. C. Swallow. D. Eagle. Think carefully. Correct answer, B. Raven. Explanation: Noah released a raven which kept flying back and forth until the waters had dried up. Supporting verse: Genesis 8 verse 7. Question 15. How many times did Noah release the dove? Once. B. Twice. C. 3 times. D. 4 times. Think carefully. Correct answer, C. 3 times. Explanation: the dove was released 3 times to check the conditions of the land. Supporting verse: Genesis 8 verses 8 to 12. Question 16. What sign showed that the land was dry? A rainbow. B. The dove did not return. C. The raven did not return. D. The mountains appeared. Think carefully. Correct answer, B. The dove did not return. Explanation: the absence of the dove indicated that there was dry land for it to rest. Supporting verse: Genesis 8 verse 12. Question 17. What was Noah's first act after leaving the ark? A. Planted a vineyard. B. Built an altar to the Lord. C. Built a house. D. Released all the animals. Think carefully. Correct answer, B. Built an altar to the Lord. Explanation: Noah's first action upon leaving the ark was to build an altar and offer sacrifices to God. This act reflects a heart of gratitude and worship, showing that Noah recognized his survival as an act of divine grace. It also sets an example for us to honor God first in times of deliverance and blessing. Supporting verse: Genesis 8 verse 20. Question 18. What was God's promise after the flood? A. Never to destroy the earth with water again. B. To send rain only during the day. C. That storms would cease. D. To reduce the seas. Think carefully. Correct answer, A. Never to destroy the earth with water again. Explanation: God promised never to destroy all life by a flood again. This covenant reveals His mercy and faithfulness, despite knowing the human tendency towards sin. It reassures humanity that the cycles of life, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, would remain until the end. Supporting verse: Genesis 9 verse 11. Question 19. What was the visible sign of that promise? Shooting star. B. Rainbow. C. White cloud. D. Dry mountain. Think carefully. Correct answer, B. Rainbow. Explanation: God placed the rainbow in the sky as a visible sign of His covenant. Beyond its beauty, it serves as a divine reminder that judgment is balanced by mercy. It points to God's enduring faithfulness, assuring every generation that His word is unchanging. Supporting verse: Genesis 9 verses 13 to 17. Question 20. How many people were saved in the ark? A. 6. B. 7. C. 8. D. 9. Think carefully. Correct answer, C. 8. Explanation: only 8 people were saved: Noah, his wife, his 3 sons, and their wives. This small number emphasizes that salvation is for those who obey and trust in God's word, even when the rest of the world chooses another path. It is a call to remain faithful in every generation. Supporting verse, 1 Peter 3 verse 20. Conclusion. The story of Noah's Ark is much more than just an ancient narrative. It serves as a timeless and powerful reminder of faith, obedience, and God's unwavering plan for salvation. Every detail in the story reflects God's perfect care for His creation, His righteous justice in dealing with sin, and His abundant mercy extended to those who choose to trust and follow Him. Noah's example shows us that even in a world full of corruption and challenges, God's grace is available to those who remain faithful and obedient. Just as Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord and was saved from the flood, we too can find hope and deliverance when we walk closely with God and live according to His will. This story encourages us to trust God's promises and to live lives marked by faith, perseverance, and a heart willing to obey. Thank you for joining this quiz. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe so that together we can continue sharing the truth of God's Word, grow deeper in our understanding, and strengthen our faith as a community.